Hello everybody, how are we doing out there today? My name is Matt. Welcome back to the channel, eBay Postman. Today's video is a little bit different than my normal videos. Most of you know, if you are subscribed to the channel, that I do make most of my videos as Marshalls, Ross, Burlington, and even Plato's and Uptown Cheapskates, and just a few thrifting videos. But today, this video is for like newer resellers or resellers who want to get started. And in my opinion, with shoes, the best place to start is thrifting shoes at places like Goodwill, Salvation Army, yard sales, Facebook Marketplace, pretty much anywhere you can find a lot of shoes at a low buy cost. One of the channels I would definitely subscribe to, and one of the Instagram accounts I would definitely follow, of course, is Rnzy. In my opinion, they make some of the best content, and they make some of the best videos on all topics of sourcing used shoes. Now, I did get into doing retail arbitrage from Ross, Marshalls, and Burlington, but as you know, it has dried up in those stores. So now probably 85% of my items are from the thrift store. And what I wanted to cover today is what I look for when I'm sourcing used shoes. It's very important, and it's changed a lot over time. So you can learn from a lot of the mistakes that I made. And Rnzy goes over this a lot too, but everybody has their little different things that they do when they're sourcing used shoes. But I think one of the worst things you can do when you're outsourcing used shoes is, you're out there, you're paying for your gas, wear and tear on your car, your expenses like food, and your time, of course, out there sourcing, and you bring some shoes home, and you get to looking at them, and you get to cleaning of them, and you find flaws with them. Now, this is going to happen some, but you want this to be very minimum. You don't want this to be the norm. You want to look your shoes over really good, at least probably 2 times, maybe even 3. You'll learn as you source. It's very easy to miss imperfections in shoes. And I want to go over that today and tell you what I look for. We'll show you what I'm talking about in just a minute. All right, so we're going to start off with, I'll try to get this camera to focus in. So we're going to start off with this shoe right here. If you don't know, now you know. This is a great brand to be on the lookout for. Hoka 11. Anyway, I don't find these that often. Actually, I picked this one up the other day. Buy cost was under $8. I listed it on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and it sold within less than a day for $51 plus shipping on Mercari. Another reason you want to be cross-posting your items on different platforms. I do see these, but one of the things is these are very expensive shoes. They're running shoes, of course, and most of the time when I find them, they're pretty worn out. I got pretty lucky with these. So I want to show you the different places that I would look on these shoes. One of the places is right here on the front. A lot of times on athletic shoes, right there, that piece will be coming apart. And also right here in the toe box area, it's kind of a mesh material. A lot of times you'll get home, and especially shoes are like fly knit and different ones, there'll be a little hole right there. We want to make sure there's no holes, no rips or tears in this shoe. Also, another place you want to look on shoes is right here, all the way around. Sometimes you'll see a rip or a tear in there, and that's going to be a pass. And also definitely right in here, I know you probably can't see it, but right in this area right there where the heel rubs is definitely an area that can catch you off guard. So those are definitely some of the things I look at. Also, I've got home before, I've sourced shoes and found out that the tag was missing, or the tag was either rubbed off of there. And of course, right here, you want to check the bottom. You can see these still got plenty of life left in them. They are a little bit worn. You see right there some places, but with Hoka 1-1s, these will be just fine. And like I said, they sold with no problems. All right, so we're starting with another type of shoe, or another brand of shoe. This is Sperry's. Probably got about $5-6 in these. I don't do the best with Sperry's, but they will make money, especially if you can get them cheap enough. Not sure what's going on. I'm going to move it around a little bit. But this goes with Vans, this goes with Converse, this goes with Sperry's. A lot of these sneaker type shoes. Right here, you want to push down in these areas and make sure there's no separation. A lot of times with Converse, a lot of times with Vans, there is separation. Now that's not separation, that's just the colors rubbed off or something. So that's what you want to look for on these types of shoes. All right, so here's another type of shoe I want to show you. These are kind of like, they have like an iridescent color. These are black patent leather, and the brand here is Dansko, a great brand. And this is also going to be similar to a brand called Allegria, Sanita. Different types of brand make these types of clog shoes. But anyway, on a lot of these shoes, this area right here around the edge will be rubbed off. Now I do sell some of those that are worn right here. You just have to take that into consideration. You want to make sure with all shoes that there's no cracking and rips. But the most important thing with these shoes, and I can't do it with one hand as I'm filming with the other, is you really want to bend these shoes and twist them. Because what happens with these soles right here, a lot of time if these shoes sit around or they're in a car and they get too hot, this part right here, once you bend it, it'll just completely crack in half, and this shoe will pretty much just fall to pieces. I have sold some, and the buyer messaged me and told me the shoes pretty much just fell apart. It's pretty common on these shoes, so just make sure you give these types of shoes the bend and the twist test. Okay, so this is some kids Converse. I really got lucky on these. There was a small like mom and pop thrift store, and they had a half off, and the kids shoes were like $2. So I got these for $1. So no brainer, easy money on these, probably $20-25. These are a youth size. So I wanted to talk about, you know, how dirty do we want to pick up shoes, and this is going to be different from everybody. So really, I like to pick up shoes in this condition. I mean, you can see, you know, they are kind of dirty, but pretty much they don't need much more than a light cleaning. You see the bottoms, they're in like new condition. So when you're sourcing shoes, you want to take into consideration, you know, how much time you're going to be cleaning them and how much it's going to profit. I have picked up shoes before in the past, and they just didn't come clean, and even though I took the time cleaning them, and it just really wasn't worth it. So you don't want to be picking up shoes that need a whole lot of cleaning unless they're going to be really valuable shoes. So just take that into consideration. But also wanted to show you on Converse, this area right here is where you want to be mashing down all around and make sure that it's not coming loose. And if you do that, you're definitely going to find some shoes that you need to pass on. So okay, I wanted to give you another example with this shoes. This is a Nike Free Run Flyknit. These sell great. I lucked up with these. These are in great condition. I just lightly wiped them off, but I know you might think it's a little bit gross when you're in the thrift store or wherever. So this area right here is where you want to make sure there's no rips or tears. You kind of want to push it. You can push it down or put your hand in and push it up, because you're going to find a lot of these shoes like this going to have a tear right there. So like I said a while ago, you definitely want to be checking in that area. And you see the condition of these right here. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for shoes that condition is probably an 8 out of 10, that need very minimal cleaning. We pick up all types of brands, Sperry's, Merrell's, Brooks, Skechers, Dansko, Allegria, Reebok, Puma, pretty much everything, New Balance, and of course Nikes. I hope you did enjoy this video. If it did help you, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop me a comment down below. Hope it helps. Everybody take care out there, stay safe, and as always, God bless.